All right, guys, so we got to talk about this semi-old video that is now going viral because it has resurfaced on the internet. People have caught wind of this interview and are sharing it, and I want to talk about it because I want to make a couple points here. It is of the woke Snow White actress Rachel Zegler, basically talking about what the plot of the movie is going to be about, right? What is the Snow White remake going to be about? What can people expect to see when they go and watch the movie? Now, we already know based off of some of the images that were leaked in regards to what the characters are going to look like, that, you know, this movie, they're changing a whole lot of things, okay? They've changed the 7 dwarves to the 7 crackheads, the 7 diversity hires, whatever you want to call them, right? But they've changed a significant part of the movie, or a significant portion of the movie, in the name of diversity, equity, and inclusion, aka wokeness. Now, again, here is the actress of the movie, the lead actress, who is half Colombian, okay, not white, okay, or not Snow White, that is, okay, she's not Snow White, telling you what the story is gonna be, okay? So I want everybody to listen to this, okay? Because I got a couple points to make here.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. And so it's just a really incredible story for, I think, young people everywhere to see themselves in.
Snow White is running for president.
I'm launching my campaign. I am.
Yeah, so here you have it, guys. Here you have it, right? The Snow White actress, the woke Snow White actress, telling you exactly what's going to be in the movie, okay? She's saying, look, it's not a love story anymore. I'm not even sure Prince Charming is even going to be in the movie at this point, right? Not going to be saved by the prince. It is a women's empowerment story, right? They're telling you what it is. It's going to be feminist nonsense. Now, again, my question is, how many conservatives does it take to go and see this movie, aka pay to watch this movie, and to do a review on it, to tell us how woke it is and that we shouldn't watch it, right? Because I don't think that that is necessary, considering how all the information that we have about this movie is telling you the movie is gonna be woke as hell, right? So I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure we need any conservatives supporting this garbage, this trash, right? In order for us to know that, hey, maybe we shouldn't go watch it. Maybe we shouldn't take our kids to go watch it. I'm just saying, right? They're telling you exactly how woke it's going to be, okay? And in any review of the movie that you read from the mainstream liberal media, they're going to tell you how woke it is. Again, there's no mystery here, right? They've remade the story into something that's not even Snow White. Okay, and I think that is something to legitimately be upset about. I think people should be upset that Disney has taken a movie or a story that we all know and love and made it something that is not, right? And then, you know, they're trying to rebrand it and say, well, this is Snow White, right? This is the real Snow White, okay? And it's just not the case. It's not true. Right? And I think it's a shame. I really do. I think Disney does deserve the backlash. And I think that the best way to backlash against this woke nonsense is for nobody to go and watch that movie. Don't give them your money. Right? Make sure that this movie flops so hard, so damn hard, okay, that Disney loses hundreds of millions of dollars on this movie. Right? I want this movie to be the flop of the century, okay? This movie should be probably one of the worst disasters in Disney history. I'm so serious. Because we've seen the images, right? We've seen they made the dwarves woke. Okay, they made Snow White woke. Again, Snow Brown, right? She's telling you in the interviews that the story is not going to be the same original Snow White story. It's going to be feminist, man-hating nonsense, right? They're already telling you. So again, this movie should be one of the worst performing Disney movies ever, okay? But let's read a little bit more here about Rachel Zegler and some of her response to some of the backlash that she's been getting because Disney race swapped the character, okay? Because again, once more, she's going to tell you, right? She's going to tell you, this ain't Snow White, okay? This is Snow Woke, right? This is Snow Brown. It's not Snow White. So let's read this. Rachel Zegler was initially cast in the role of Snow White in Disney's live-action remake of the animated film. Online trolls went on the attack. At the time, fellow Disney princess Halle Bailey backed her up, and she has come to support her again. This week, after the Daily Mail shared photos taken on set in Bedfordshire, UK, people are harassing Zegler and anyone associated with the movie. Again, no. Criticism of Disney is not harassment of the actresses, right? Again, there's two totally different things, okay? The photos show that Snow White's particular 7 dwarves are now a crew of characters who are quite diverse in height, age, race, and gender, aka not dwarves, right? Not dwarves. The cast has changed considerably, especially since Greta Gerwig co-wrote the movie and excised the Prince Charming from the script. Again, is Prince Charming actually gonna be in the movie? Again, they're telling you. Yeah, this ain't Snow White, right? This is something else, but it's not Snow White. Again, I'm pissed that Disney is even calling it Snow White, right? You shouldn't call it Snow White. Just call it something else. But again, what they're trying to do here, and this is why some of this stuff is important, right? This is why I think that the Hollywood stuff is important, okay? Right? They're trying to erase white people from a lot of these movies, okay? They're trying to replace a lot of these old movies and give it a woke update so that kids now don't see Snow White, don't see some of these, movies the way that we saw it growing up, okay? Where the characters were mainly white. Nah, they don't see that anymore. They see some woke, revisioned version of it, right? That has these, feminist themes, these woke agendas being pushed. So again, this is all a part of programming children to be ultra left, right? To be ultra woke. And I think it's important that we criticize this stuff and we push back against it. Again, the best way to push back is just don't see it, right? Do not go and see this. Do not give these people your money, okay? It's different from both Disney's original and from the fairy tale first published by the Brothers Grimm. Zegler has talked about how the story needed refreshing. Yeah, the story needs refreshing, okay? According to her. Quote, never in a million years did I imagine that this would be a possibility for me, she said. You don't normally see Snow Whites of Latin descent, even though Snow White is a big deal in Spanish-speaking countries. The fact that Snow White is a big deal and Snow White is white, that tells you that you don't need to make it of Latin descent for people to actually enjoy the movie, okay? Lo and behold, people, really don't care that much that Snow White is white, okay? It's in the name, and that, I don't know, maybe you should just keep Snow White white, right? People are making these jokes about ours being the PC Snow White. Yeah, it is, because it needed that. Again, they're telling you, this is the PC Snow White. This is woke Snow White. This Snow White is woke. They're telling you. They're letting you know, right? You don't need to watch this to know exactly what's in the movie, okay? She added, quote, it's an 85-year-old cartoon, and our version is a refreshing story about a young woman who has a function beyond someday my prince will come. AKA, yeah, it's an updated version. A woman don't need a man, right? You don't need no man, right? That's exactly what the theme is in this movie, okay? A strong, independent Latino woman who don't need no man, okay? Right here. It's right here. And a now deleted tweet, Zegler also wrote, yes, I am Snow White. No, I am not bleaching my skin for the role. With the new photos, trolls are bothering Zegler again. On Saturday, July 15th, she asked to be left out of it. Quote, extremely appreciative of the love I feel from those defending me online, but please don't tag me in the nonsensical discourse about my casting, she wrote on Twitter. Quote, I really truly do not want to see it, so I leave you with these photos. I hope every child knows they can be a princess no matter what. Yeah, they can, right? And you don't need a race swap in order to get that point across to young children and girls, right? You don't need to do that. You don't need to destroy the story and push this woke nonsense, okay? The Little Mermaid actress, quote, tweeted Zegler, writing, quote, we love you so much, truly the perfect princess. Bailey has faced a lot of criticism and hostility online since she was cast as the live action Ariel for Disney's recently wildly successful live action remake. Again, this is just a lie, right? You already know what perspective this has been wrote from. Ariel, that was not wildly successful. That was actually a wild disaster, okay? That movie should have made $1 billion in regards to how much marketing went behind it, how much hype went behind it, how much in production costs went behind it. But I mean, again, it probably barely broke 500 million. Disney probably will break even on it. Okay, they might lose a little bit of money on it. But again, overall disaster compared to expectations. And it is probably one of the few people who really understand what Zegler is facing right now. Okay, so what she's facing is criticism, not racism, right? Those are two different things, okay? But according to the left, if you criticize them, then you're racist, right? And that's what you're saying. Once again, I got to ask, how many conservatives does it take to see this movie to tell you that, hey, this is woke garbage and that you shouldn't see it? They're already telling you ahead of time what it is. It's going to be woke. And again, the best way to punish them is to make sure that this movie is the worst disaster in history. Do not see this movie. Make them pay at the box office, right? I got a gut feeling that this is going to be probably one of the biggest disasters in Disney movie history. And it's going to be hilarious to not watch it, right? But it's going to be more hilarious to watch it be a disaster at the box office, right? Which does not require me to actually pay for a ticket to see it, okay? So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.